So we were starting with a subscriber base of 0, an audience of 0. So we were pumping out a ton of content originally. We were doing like 2 weeks an episode for the first 3 or 4 months. Once the season started, we went back to once a week. And I feel like you get into a rhythm. And generally speaking, we record on Monday or Tuesday. We pump it out Wednesday or Thursday. And you do all the prep work, which takes time. You know, I do all the prep work. I do all the creative, the writing, all that stuff. That takes time. And that could take anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, depending on the guest. And then you record the episode, which is an hour. You have your team edit it. They do the breakout videos, all that stuff. And then you don't have to worry about it for 4 or 5 days. It decreases in priority. And then Sunday night, you're like, all right, I got to get back on this shit. I got to figure, all right, we got this person this week. Let me start prepping. I carry my phone around with me, obviously. If I have an idea for the guest, I pump it in my notes, and then I do all my prep work, usually day of, to be honest with you. I like having everything fresh in my mind. The other piece of advice, and I don't really need to give you this piece of advice, but I thought of this as you were talking. You know, one of the reasons I started this was because I wanted to control the narrative. And you've seen your guy, KD, start his own podcast, and he's been big on controlling the narrative around him. I wanted to control my own narrative, but I also wanted to learn how to own my own voice. And that is a skill. That is a skill. And it's not a skill that happens immediately. I think you're at the place in your career and in your life where you've done that. Any time I've seen you in a press conference or on an appearance with Turner, like, I know who Draymond is. You're consistent with who you are. And I think the audience always responds to someone owning their voice.